A very good morning, friends. In this video, we will discuss a very important concept. It is relevant for the understanding the world history. So, if we understand this topic, then we are going to understand the whole topic of the world history and also the complete history. This is so much important topic. We will study about a new phase in the European Eastern trade. So, the new phase. New means that something new happens. It means that in previous time something was going on and some new changes has been happened. So what happened, the new change? And the second thing is that the European Eastern trade. So this topic tells us that something new happened from in the Europe and Eastern trade. So in the previous time we find that the trade was going between the West and the East. The West means that the trade from the ancient times, the trade was going from West means Europe to East means Asia. Asia from mainly means India, China, Indonesia, etc. So why trade was going on? Trade was going on from West to Europe to Asia because mainly for the spices. Why spices? Spices is the very important component which was required by the Europe for its survival. Why survival? Because spices was used for them for preservative and also for the medicinal purpose. If spices would not be there in any country, then the West would not survive in the future. So, as we know that the temperature, the geography of the Europe is mainly because of it is a very cold region. So they require spices to preserve them, to preserve their foods which they occupy, and also to have a medicinal purpose. So the trade was going on from Europe and Asia. We find that the trade was going on, but what was the route for that? The route was from the land route. The land was used for trade between East and West, and these Arabs and Italians. Arabs means that Saudi Arabia, Iran. These are the Arabs, and Italian means that the Italy of Europe. So these were the middlemen in between the trade, and they used to monopolize the trade route. So what happens? A very important concept, a very important development happens in the 1453. If anyone asks you that which is the very important which is a very important year in the whole overall world history, this is the year 1453. This is the year. Why this is very important? Very important because the Turks means the modern Turkey occupied the Turkey means the initially Turkey was also known as Constantinople. So who occupied the Constantinople? The Turks occupied the Constantinople. So when the Turks occupied this area, they monopolized the trade between East and West, and because of the monopoly, they were the Turks. If you look at the history of the Turks were hostile. And second thing is that they were hostile. And second thing, they said that we are the follower of the Islam, but we are the follower of Islam, and we want to rule the whole world by Islam. But we must very much careful that no religion teaches us the concept of hostility. So every religion has the same concept of converting the human to the God. So no religion is wrong, no religion is bad. But the Turks use this Islam as their own power and said that we will rule the world by Islam. So European, since they have occupied they have occupied the main route, the route that is, see, if this is the Asia, this is the Europe and this is the Asia, then we find that if you look at the world map, you find that between East and Asia, between East and West, there is a land that is known as Turkey, modern Turkey. The previous name was Constantinople, and here we find that there are Arabs. So this Turks had occupied this area. So since they were hostile and they were having monopoly, so they said that we will not allow the trade to go on between Europe and the Asia. So when the trade was not going between the Europe and Asia, they were very hostile. It was a matter of dead or alive. Dead or alive for whom? For Europe. So Europe has to survive. If Europe want to survive, they have to rule this world. They have to end the monopoly and end the hostility of the Turks and end the monopoly of Arabs and the Mediterraneans. This was a matter of death and survival, as we have said. So it means that so because of this, a very important concept happened, very important development that occurs. So we find that a very important development happened. The development was the concept of Renaissance. The concept of Renaissance and geographical discoveries. It's a very important concept. Renaissance means the art of questioning. Questioning means what, each and everything. For example, you question why this has happened, what this has happened, and how this happened. When the person starts questioning why, what, and how, this is known as Renaissance. Because this Renaissance, when it start questioning, then we develop an art of understanding everything. So this, because of the end the monopoly and to end the hostility, the important concept Renaissance happened, and also the next important development, geographical discoveries. Geographical discoveries means that people initially in the ancient time there was a concept that there was a myth that the earth is flat. So they said that the earth is flat. So if you look at from certain point, there is an end of the earth. Means that if you are going to the sea route, so at a time will come, a place will come from where you will go in the deep into the ocean and you will die. So as this was a matter of death and alive, so the Europeans said that no, we will die, but we will find what the reason behind this, is the earth flat or something or not. So because of this geographical discoveries, the Vasco da Gama said that he said that we will find a route to the India. Why India? Because we know that India, the land of spices, the land of God. So they have to come to India for their survival. Survival for whom? Survival for European, because they have to take the spices. So Vasco da Gama sailed to India and reached the India in the year 1498. In the year 1498. Another person, Columbus. Columbus was the first person who want to sail to India, but he does not reach India. He reaches where? Can we name this? Yeah, he reaches America. He reaches America. So we find that this is important, very much important concept, that why. So they have find an alternative route to come to India, and this was a very much important development. So, but the natural question arises when the European come to India. We find that European were extracting India. The Europeans started exploiting India. But we must understand why Indian allow the European to come and trade with us, and what was the reason behind that. There were basically two reasons. The first reason is that the gold, very important concept. As we know that the Europe traded with India, so in the they take from us spices, and in return of spices they gave us gold. So we find that before the arrival of before the 1857, we find that before 1757, we find that India was a sink. Sink means the huge reservoir of gold and silver. Why gold and silver? Because the extensive trade was going on between India and the Europe. So India was a reservoir of gold and silver, and the Europeans gave Indian the gold. So Indian does not allow them not to trade with them, because they were having the interest of taking gold from them. The second thing is that the dominancy of sea and ocean. We know that when Britishers came in India, the time was 1608. When the Captain Hawkins came to India, at that time was the Mughal administration. The Mughals were ruling India. So when the Mughals were ruling India, the Mughals had also trade with the Arabs. So since the trade was going between Mughals and Arabs, so as we find that the Europeans start dominating on sea and ocean. So they said that if since they are dominating between on the sea and ocean, and your trade is going on by sea route, so if you will not allow the Europeans, then they will hamper your trade, and because of this your trade will be disrupted. So no one wants that their trade can be disrupted. So this was the very important development, very important reason why Indians allow European to have trade with them. Now we will look at the Europeans basically. There are basically four Europeans who came in India. The first one was Portuguese. Portuguese came in India in 15010, and they established their base in Goa in 15010, and the person who came in India was Albuquerque. In 1608, Captain Hawkins came in India, and thereafter Dutch and French came in India. So we find that after 1662, but after 16 in the year 1662, the war was going on in the Europe, and because of the war, the impact was on India. The impact was that the Portuguese signed and marriage alliance with Europe with English, and so the claim on India was finished. So we must understand that why India was very much important. As we have understand that India is important because India is a land of spices. So everyone wants to control India. Why they want to control India, we have discussed. And since the India was very weak from the political side, every ruler was fighting with themselves. So they find very easy for them to dominate India. So the marriage alliance got happened between Portuguese and English, and so the Portuguese was out of race to dominate India. So this was gone in 1662. Now the next time came from Dutch. In 1667, they also signed. They said that they signed an alliance with the English, and they said that now we will. Dutch said that we will rule on it. We will move to Indonesia, and you take India. So after 1667, the Dutch said that they will rule on Indonesia, and English will be there on India. So after our Dutch also got over from India. So basically, after 1667, two superpowers was there. The first is English, and the second is French. So they were having a rivalry with each other to dominate India. This was the core concept that we have discussed. So we will discuss in the next video after this that what happens after the dominance, who wins the race of dominance over India, French or English. Thank you.